Hey everybody, if you like to make things ahead of time like I do and put in the freezer, then you stay with me today because we're going to make a cheese ball that can be made weeks ahead of time and frozen. We are using 8 ounces of cheese. This happens to be Cracker Barrel yellow cheese. It's just a stick, and I'm not advertising for Cracker Barrel, but it is good cheese, and that's what I'm using today in our cheese ball. 16 ounces of cream cheese. Both the cheese and the cream cheese I've let set out so that it would be soft and easily worked with. I'm using 2 small cloves of garlic, fresh garlic, and I've already minced that. I'm using 2 tablespoons of grated onion. Now when you grate onion, those juices release and it just gives it so much flavor. 2 tablespoons of grated onion, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. We're starting out with our yellow cheese and cream cheese. The yellow cheese is extra sharp, so I just forgot to tell you that, and I wanted to tell you that I am using the yellow cheese. So we're just going to start mixing this. It's going to take just a few minutes to mix it all together. I'm just going to mix it and talk to you while I'm mixing it. All of you know that I took the summer off, and we had a wonderful summer. We had a busy summer. Our granddaughter Jamie Claire got married, and I made a lot of sweets and the wedding cake, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. So that's the reason, one of the reasons that you didn't see me this summer. Plus, you know these kitchens get mighty hot. So I just kind of took the summer off, but I am back in full swing. I'm telling you, I am so excited to be back. And we have a new Facebook page, a new YouTube page. So if you like YouTube, you can just jump over there and subscribe, or you can watch us as always on Facebook. You can go to Instagram and just catch us in a lot of places. So we're excited to be back. You're all so faithful to watch us and to come in and share our videos, and I appreciate that so much. So we're just mixing our cheeses together, and it's just about finished because we don't want to leave any lumps, but if we did, it would be okay because cheese is good, whether it's all creamy or whether it's lumpy. Just so good. So now let's add our grated onion. This is 2, see that juice pouring out of there? Yum. Doug won't like this as much as I do because he kind of shies away from onions. They just don't agree with him like they do with a lot of people. So there we have that, and then we're going to add our Worcestershire sauce. So we added our onions, our garlic, and our Worcestershire sauce. So let's just give that a spin around. Mixing it all together. I'm going to turn it up. It's going to be delicious, and I'm going to have something in my freezer that I can just take out. This is so good. Okay, we have it all mixed. Now I'm going to put on some gloves. You know, I like to work with gloves when I'm working with certain pastries or cheese or things of this nature that tend to stick to your hands. And what I find is that they don't stick to your hands as much if you put on little plastic gloves. And so that's what I'm doing. So now I'm just going to take my spatula and rake it down on the sides. And this is kind of soft, so you're going to have to just kind of work with it to form a ball. And I want to show you a little trick that I like to do. Let's just kind of get our ball formed before we try to pick it up. Just kind of make the ball in the bowl. I like that, ball in the bowl. Okay. So there we go. We have that. Oh, it's going to be so good. Now, let me show you what I like to do. I like to take a pie plate and line it with a plastic wrap. So I'm just going to put this, you know, sometimes this wrap sticks together and you have to kind of pull it apart. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a few pecans. Let me get the air out of there if I can. There we go. Now I'm just going to put a few pecans on the bottom, because once I get this cheese ball in here, I don't want to be moving it around very much. And I'm going to kind of shape it with this plastic wrap. So let's do this. Okay, here we go. Then you just kind of shape it like you want it. Let's don't leave any in the bowl. We'll set that aside, and then we'll kind of form our ball with our spatula, just making it any shape that you want, just like that. We'll get this off. How easy is that? And it's going to be right ready to pop into the freezer. Now let's put some pecans on it. I hope you can see this. I think you can. Just going to sprinkle some around. This is another one of my quick and easy simple recipes that you're going to love. I love to make things ahead of time. That way I can spend more time with my family when they come and I'm not in the kitchen all the time. Plus, this is something good to have in your freezer, and then if you're invited or need to go to a gathering of some type and you want to take something like this with you, you've got it, and all you have to do is take it out of the freezer. So there we have it. One cheese ball in minutes. So now I'm just going to take my wrap, I'm going to fold it over, and then I'm going to come up this way with it and fold it over, just securing it. Now I probably will wrap this again in another wrap. I'll double wrap it. But see, my hands aren't even soiled, or they don't even have this on it because of the way that I've put it together. Look at there. See, then you can take your hands and you can form it. And there you have it, a cheese ball ready to pop in the freezer and have ready for your guest when they come. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. Thank you for helping me to make this cheese ball. So now we have one to go in the freezer. I hope that you'll make one really soon to go in your freezer and you'll have it handy when you need it. Don't forget to like and share our videos, and I'll see you again really, really soon.